These poem Bible verses you're about to hear come from God's holy poem Bible of salvation and healing and restoring lives. Church, the name of God's first poem is called Lord, I'm Your Puppet, hanging on a string. And you'll find some kind words like these. Lord, I am like none other. I am longing to become your puppet. See, you pull our strings to get our attention, then you pull that string that causes us to listen. Lord, put a string on our head, ears, and eyes, then pull that string that causes us to remember what you spoke into our minds. Lord, pull those strings of my legs, then the other string will cause us to fold our hands. Lord, pull the string out and in that will cause our knees to bend. Lord, pull the string now so our heads will bow. Lord, put a string on our navel that's connected to the vocal cord that have the saints praying daily, praying, save them, Lord. Lord, put a string on our stomach. Through you all things are possible to accomplish. Lord, put a string on our shirts so the string tells us to put that armor on first. Lord, put a string on our pants so the string will tell us to use both hands. Lord, put a string on our socks and shoes. The string will lead all backsliders back to you. Church, the name of God's next poem is called I Thank God for My Cell Phone. I thank God for my cell phone, and you'll find some kind words like these. I have a spiritual phone. Even with interruptions, it still stays on. When my situation get darker, God gave me a cell phone that comes without a charger. See, this phone has no fault because nothing can cut it off. See, when you bend your knees, fold your hands, bow your head, you will find out that God's phone lines are never dead. You will find that God can talk to all of us at the same time. God can talk to kids, men, and women because God's phone lines are never busy. See, this phone is fixed. It even gives you God's statutes and commandments. See, this phone is set when you bend your knees, fold your hands, bow your head. That's your internet. See, this phone is guaranteed. The only way you can drop it when you drop to your knees. All right, God's next poem, church, is called When You Pay Your Tithes and Offering, Won't God Pay That Bill? When you pay your tithes and offering, won't God pay that bill? And you'll find some kind words like these. When you have a bill hanging over your head, it puts you into the spot. God will touch the hearts of those who have and give to you who have not. Jesus don't believe in wrong. You keep the lights on here, he'll keep your lights on at home. A lot of us don't believe in tithing, but you got to believe that God is true. He said, have faith the size of a mustard seed and see what I can do. He'll renew your strength to run this race. He'll open doors that have been shut in your face. He'll hang your blessings on every door. He'll shower down those blessings that you've been waiting for. In short words, he'll supply your needs. He'll open up the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing where you won't have room enough to receive. Church, God's next poem is called Enter Ye Not in the Strait Gate. Enter ye not in the strait gates, and you'll find some kind words like these. See, these worship places are large in numbers. Wide is the gate, broad that leads that way to destruction. Enter ye in at the strait gates. Those that give you a program, all they're giving you is a rose, because they ain't nothing but pallbearers dressed in earthly clothes. See, in those places, the flesh is present, the spirit is absent. Your mind, heart, and soul is stretched out in that chapel. See, the flesh is made human. All the time you're sitting there, he's preaching your funeral. See, you is bound, deaf, and can't see. After service is over, he preached your eulogy. See, they got you thinking that God got you constantly coming. It's that garbage that they're dumping. This the way it is. God don't let go of our hands. We let go of his. What this poem is saying, when you with God, you in perfect hands. Church, God's last poem of the day is called Satan Teaches Corruption, but Jesus teaches righteousness to those who listen. You'll find some kind words like these. We should strive forth that righteous effort because Satan is more cunning than ever. So get inclined. Being smart is being wise. Just because Satan gives you the reason to fall, that don't give you the reason to take your armor off. Just because you feel he's not around, that don't give you the reason to lay your armor down. See, our spiritual weapons is our helmets, which means God's got power present. See, Satan teaches corruption. Jesus says if we come together, power comes in numbers. See, trouble, suffering, and persecution is always at random. But through those storms, God will keep us standing. Oh, that's power.